All right, everybody. Sorry it took so long to get back regarding opinions versus advice. Now, it took me 10 years to learn this or to get exposure to this mental model. And I've heard it time and time again from different mentors, different seminars, and they all point to this mental model. And I think it's a good way to put it. There's so many people that gave a response, and they're not wrong. Absolutely sound great. Well, for instance, one said that opinion is like a cake without icing, right? And decorations, where advice is like a fully decorated cake. Now, how does that translate? How do you know when you're getting a fully decorated cake? There are people out there that can communicate well, but might be giving a bad advice or a bad opinion. And then also, there's people that say that opinion is subjective, advice is objective. There's people out there that say opinion is just a thought or a perspective, advice is guidance. None of these are wrong, but how does it affect your mental model? And the best way for me to put it is this. And it took me 10 years to learn this, gone through seminars, and different coaches have gone through it. And I think this is one of the better mental models in terms of how do you decipher between opinion and advice. An opinion is something that is said from somebody that has not gone through the experience or has not lived through it or has not succeeded in it, right? And advice comes from someone that's already been through it, that's already done it, and has already succeeded in it. Now, there's a difference between the two, because you can read a book and have never gone through the experience, and you have an idea, but you've never seen the full exposure. What happens is that, just like me in real estate, right? I read Rich Dad Poor Dad and I tried to execute. It seems so simple in the book, but once you go ahead and move forward, there are these hidden things that you don't understand. There are good or bad agents. There are different types of inspections that you might need. There's different things that you need to look for in the property. You don't know what's a good investment, right? But if you had somebody's advice, somebody that's been through it over and over again, they can look at it and they don't even need to see the property and they will understand if this is going to be a good investment, right? And I don't want to say that people or even our parents give bad advice, but sometimes they call this the law of the lid, that we are at our capacity. We can only give what we know. We can only give what we experience. This is why I talked about experiences and why having different types of experiences helps you grow, because it allows you to make better decisions. Now, I'm hoping that this is useful for you. Again, opinion is from somebody that's never done it, and advice is from somebody that has succeeded in it or has experienced through the process. I hope that's a useful mental model. And if you guys are stuck, that's what I'm here for. I'm the buy back your time guy, and I can help you weave through the decision and point you in the right direction. And hopefully I can get you started. If you need some help in just getting started, and it's been over a year or so before doing anything, if you're working for that side hustle, or if you're trying to move in a certain direction, hit up coaching, DM me coaching, and I can see if I can help you guys. So thank you so much, and hopefully that was useful. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.